I'm a firm advocate of being able to choose the path that you want to be on. I'm a firm advocate of that. And although I know that there's a lot of opposition or whatever it is that may be against me, people will never say it because that's how people operate, because they're afraid of attacks, right? So they like to do things behind the scenes and be slick, right? They like to do stuff like that. However, that's perfectly fine. That has nothing to do with me. But I am an advocate. I'm a firm believer that I should be able to choose my relationships. I should be able to deal with the people that I want to deal with. And I should be able to communicate exactly what I am doing or exactly what I am feeling. This is what I feel. So what I wanted to share was that in life, when you're dealing with people, you could choose to accept their conditions or not. You could choose to accept their terms or not. It doesn't mean that you have ill will against them. It doesn't mean that you don't like them. It doesn't mean that you don't want to fool with them. It just means that, unfortunately, this is not something that you're willing to deal with. You've chosen to go another route. That's it. That's how I feel regarding that. So if somebody wants to help me, then I say, okay, fine, then help me. But if people don't want to help me, don't expect me to sit and engage with you knowing that you are intentionally trying to sabotage me. That would be a waste of time. So you just skim over the people that go out of their way. And if you don't want to help, but you're not intentionally sabotaged, then you're neutral. And that's not really being neutral, because when you see someone being mistreated, then you're not really neutral. You have already chosen sides. You're supposed to want people to be in this world that wants to contribute to its well-being. But if there are people that don't want to do that, then there's no need in trying to fight and force your way in. Just do what you do. That's pretty much focused on your passions, your desires. But you don't got to force it into other people. So for people that want to help, I encourage people, oh, well, that's nice. It's nice that people that help. But for people that intentionally go out of their way to sabotage somebody, I think that it says more about their character than it does about mine. Because it's one thing to not want to help and then not do anything, but it's a completely different thing when you go out of your way to do the things that you are doing, to sabotage someone, especially someone who has never done anything to you. And I think that's where a lot of people, their character is flawed, where they enjoy going out of their way to make things difficult for people because they don't feel fulfilled themselves. So for me, what I have decided, I said in this point in my life, what I'm going to do, anybody that actually wants to help, I will say, okay, I will accept the help. But if they don't want to help and they're just going out of their way to try to make things difficult, right, then those people I choose to dismiss. They don't exist to me. They're what someone used to say on one of my favorite TV shows that I used to watch, Love Basketball Wives. She said they're a non-factor. In my eyes, they would be a non-factor. I won't even acknowledge them. I won't even look at them because I consider them to be flawed, and that would be a waste of time. And their brokenness will eventually rub off on me if I choose to engage with it long enough. And for me, I don't choose to engage with anybody because, like I said, I'm not in a position to be wasting my time with people that only want to bring me down. Because right now, I'm at the bottom and I have to try to figure out a way to bring myself up. At least to be able to take care of myself. But for people that intentionally wants to try to bring me down, then I don't waste time with any of those people. I don't want to have a conversation with them. I don't want to deal with them. I would completely walk past them like they're not even there. Because that's what they are. They're not there. They're non-existent to me. Because their works is dead works. Their works is non-existent. It does not contribute to anything positive. So therefore, they should not exist.